I originally decided to become a chemical engineer because I loved science and I loved engineering and I wanted to build something.
Chemical and biological engineering is really a way at solving grand challenges in the world through a lens of process.
The food you buy at the grocery store, the new cup that you got to insulate your coffee for the morning. Behind making all of the pieces, there's a hidden life, and that's what chemical engineers support.
The world is looking at changing everything about how we make all of the things around us, all of the fuels that we use to power society. And chemical engineers are going to be at the core of all of this. Some of the key foci are decarbonizing the chemical industry and how we generate energy, advancing bioprocess engineering, looking at clean water systems and how we can make water available to everyone, developing new materials for all sorts of uses, and then really looking at how do we optimize the whole human health span.
We build medicines based upon genes or even living cells. One of the most exciting things we're working on now is cell therapy for treating cancer. The work we're doing is helping to make that cell smart enough that it can distinguish a healthy tissue from a diseased tissue. It makes it not only better at doing the job of treating the disease, but it makes it safer because it keeps that therapy from going off where it shouldn't in other parts of the body.
How are we going to live in a world where our climate is changing? How do we produce chemicals where we don't further the damaging impacts that industry has had on the world? My lab works at how we can convert and recycle materials using biological mechanisms and how we can capture carbon from our environment. We focus on capturing and converting any waste anywhere.
I wanted to lead a trek to Chile because Chile is the #1 copper producer in the world and the #2 lithium producer in the world. And I said, these minerals are so critical to all these technologies that we're working on. Going out into the real world and seeing engineering writ large in society is really important for students and professors to understand how these things work.
Here at Northwestern, I think what sets us apart in chemical engineering is really our collaborative culture. We have really fantastic people at all levels.
My own laboratory has had collaborations with industry. I've done work with Toyota, Procter & Gamble, Dow Chemical. Industrial collaborators come to us with these unsolved problems internally. Wouldn't it be great if? And these are really motivating to the researchers. They get students really engaged.
We also have a collaborative project with the Department of Energy, and this is focused on electrocatalytic water splitting to make hydrogen and oxygen.
The field is really undergoing this transformation, I think, right now. Historically, it was very oil and gas centric, but I think that folks are really transitioning to energy storage devices. We're making lots and lots of batteries. We're going to make more and more batteries as time goes on. And how do we make that process more efficient?
We're at a point where we're getting to re-envision the entire global landscape of energy and commodity materials. I think it's an exciting time to do things different and to do things right.
I feel excited. It's a very hopeful place to be. There's a lot of uncertainty, and it's that uncertainty that I think fuels innovation, discovery. It's the research, it's the science that will propel us into the future.